And now, it's time for some incredible training specifically designed to level up your global rally experience, so that everyone here can qualify for the 2026 Global Rally in Dubai. And here to guide you through this morning is a Diamond Manager, GLT member, Level 3 Chairman's Bonus qualifier for as long as we can remember, and a true forever legend. There is no one better qualified to lead this journey. Please, welcome to the stage, Jane Leach.
Wow, it's so good to see. I just want to say welcome. Welcome to this event and the incredible moment that we've all created right here in the heart of Paris. Take a second, breathe it all in. This room is full of the most committed, hardworking, visionary people in the business. And you didn't get here just by luck. You earned your seat. Some of you qualified, but some of you invested in yourself. You put your hand in your pocket and you paid to be here. You made it happen. And you did that by saying one powerful word. And that word is yes. At some point, every single one of us said yes to this opportunity, even though we didn't know where it would take us, even though we didn't have all the answers, even though, for many of us, life was already full, chaotic, and sometimes even complicated. But something inside us said, I'm ready to try. I want more. I'm ready to bet on myself. That yes changes everything. That one small word changes everything. For me, I was a single mum, working in farming, juggling everything just to have a better life for me and my boys. The idea of building a business, well, it felt completely foreign. Something I'd never done before, but I craved change. I craved change. I wanted more time, and I wanted to show my kids that everything is possible. So I said yes, over 30 years ago. And it's a feeling, isn't it, when you say yes? There's a feeling that envelops us. Here we are today, in this beautiful arena, in this beautiful city, Paris. And I could never have imagined, looking back 30 years ago, thinking I would be here talking to you all today. I've now built a global business that spans over 30 countries, and I've helped thousands of other people do the same, all because I said yes. You see, it's not about me, it's about the people you impact when you say yes. But I still believe, with all my heart, that the most powerful thing we will ever do is to say yes to the next level. It's not yes to where we are today. It's yes to where we're going after today. It's a new yes. And that's why we're all here. Because while saying yes brought you to this room, saying yes again is going to take you to a new level. Maybe if you're brand new, it'll take you to manager. Maybe if you're a new manager, it will take you to eagle. Maybe if you're an eagle, it will take you to chairman's bonus. But it's a new yes that will enter your heart as a result of being here today with all these incredible people. So as we go through the morning, I want you to ask yourself, what will your next yes be? You see, this isn't about motivation, it's about momentum. People who stepped up and shown up have built extraordinary lives and achieved extraordinary results in forever, not by chance, but by choice. Our speakers today are superstars in every sense of the word. They are living proof of what is possible when you say yes. They back up that one simple word, yes, with belief, with courage, and relentless commitment. So get ready to be inspired, to be stretched, to be ignited, because these next stories, these next trainings might just unlock something in every one of you that allows you to go on and achieve excellence in everything that you do. Our first speakers are people that inspire me daily. And this quote really sums them up. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I have fallen down and got back up again. Mandela, what a man. This quote resonates deeply with me and with the next speakers. They are no strangers to success. They've built something incredible in this business. But as we all know, life can sometimes throw us a curveball. And a few years ago, it felt like everything that they had built was falling down around their ears. And I know that they hit a pretty low point, and that happens to us all. But we can stay low, or we can say yes and get back up there again. They didn't stay down. They didn't let it define them. Over the past 3 years, they've gone back to basics. They've reinvented themselves with unwavering courage, humility, and relentless determination. Their business is not just growing, it's exploding. Their journey is proof that comebacks are even more powerful than setbacks. Their story is one that will inspire you and ignite you. Please join me in welcoming to the stage GLT members Nobili and Percy.
Got no fears. Only got my blood.
Hello forever! All right, so exciting and a bit scary to be standing in front of you. My name is Nobile Mselegu, and I'm with my lovely husband,
Upesi wakamselegu, all the way from South Africa.
Next slide. So today, we are going to be sharing with you guys how we were able to bounce back. But before we do that, we are going to take you through our background. So as I've said, my name is Nobile Mselegu. Before joining Forever, which is 12 years ago, I was actually working for one of the largest media houses in Durban, KZN. I was frustrated, stressed, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. I was so much deep in debt. I didn't have a voice. I remember sitting in my office in that little corner, and I had no voice. I was extremely frustrated, uninspired. But today, Forever has given us a voice, and we are standing in front of you, sharing our story. So never ever stop believing.
And as for me, I worked for a construction company for about 11 years prior to being a Forever business owner. And for me, I did not believe in the opportunity. My wife did, but I thought because of my rank in the company, because I was one of the directors in the company that I worked for, I thought I had made it. I thought this was the pinnacle that I've always dreamt of. I thought this is it for me and my family. I thought I was building a legacy. But funny enough, that was very short-lived. The company almost, went bankrupt, and I had to find a reason for myself to keep going. I had to find a way, that I could come back and be myself. And that took a lot out of me. The fact that I had sacrificed so much of my time working away from home, not being with my kids when they were growing up, being an absent father, it really felt strange, but yet it felt like deja vu for me, because I come from that era. I never had a father growing up, and I was repeating that very same cycle with my own family. I never wanted to do that. But hey, life turns in its own way, and we get a curveball at the end of the day. And what you see in front of you now is what two middle-class parents were able to give our kids, and we call that home. Yes, we were proud of what we had built, because that's what we could afford. That is all that we know. And for us, yes, it wasn't the best, but hey, we did our best at the time with what we had at our plate.
It was on the 14th of Feb in 2013 where a stranger from Facebook shared this amazing opportunity with us. She was a total stranger, and I am so happy that I had courage enough to say yes to Forever. So why Forever? Our kids are the reason why we said yes to Forever. Growing up, we saw our parents struggling to make ends meet, struggling to provide for us, and we didn't want our kids to go through the very same struggles. We decided that it was up to us to break whatever generational curses that we went through. So that is why we said yes to Forever. We wanted our kids to be proud of us. We didn't want them to look far for inspiration. And today, I am proud to say our kids are extremely proud of us. We were no parents. Always, shouting at them, always say, not today, baby. Maybe we'll do that next month. Come next month, not today, the following month. And today we can proudly provide for them. So if Forever can change the lives of people from, Africa, where the economy is, working against us, where most of the odds are against us. So you guys, you come from even better countries than us. You have better opportunities than us. Just take this opportunity and run with it.
You have it better. That's all I can say. You guys have a better option. But now that we found Forever, oh, it's a different ball game.
Altogether.
It's altogether a different ball game.
Yeah.
But hey, let's give them how we bounce back.
All right, so in 2017, I remember 2016, South Africa or Southern Africa hosted the Global Rally. It was such an exciting time for us as Forever business owners, for the country. It was truly exciting. So because of the momentum that was there, we were able to really, work the plan, work the system, capitalize on the momentum, and we hit GLT. It was such an exciting time. The products were moving. Recruiting was super easy. It was a matter of posting on social media and you would easily get the recruits. So it was exciting. People were winning. It was amazing in South Africa back then. But unfortunately, the success was short-lived. So as you run and you build your Forever businesses, you are going to have good years and bad years. You are going to have good days and bad days, good months and bad months. There will always be a reason to keep going, and there will always be a reason to quit. Whatever reason that you choose, it will definitely define you.
As we were building the business and everything started working against us, everything dropped in terms of growth in our business. We were not doing things properly. We were not onboarding our new FBOs properly. So there was gaps in between. The recruiting stats, they also drastically dropped. So everything really turned on its head. And when people say, I'm just getting to manager and maintaining, well, let me tell you, maintaining is a myth.
Yeah.
It's either you are growing or you are dying a slow death in your business. So you get to choose what is it that you want to do.
So what did we do in order for us to bounce back? Number one, we had to take ownership of our business. Instead of blaming the economy, instead of blaming the team, that the team is no longer producing, we blamed ourselves. We blamed ourselves, and we made a decision that we are going to go back to work. We made a decision that we are going to revisit our why, that we are going to work the system. We went on a crazy recruitment drive, and as a result, we had huge, momentum that started building up. Just in 2014 alone, not in 2014, in 2024, we personally recruited almost 200 people. So that was part of our bounce back story. We personally helped, thank you. And we personally helped 8 people that we recruited get to manager and beyond, just in the last year only. We developed a lot of new supervisors. So we were very intentional with our activities. We started launching our new people and making sure that they are onboarded the right way. And instead of relying on the online resources that we had in place, we did more of the face-to-face presentations, face-to-face trainings, and face-to-face onboarding. And that alone totally transformed the business for us, because we were able to share the excitement in person and share the energy in person as well. So if you are currently stuck, we just want to tell you guys that there is no problem in your forever business that a new person or a new recruit cannot solve. So when was the last time you recruited someone new into your business? When was the last time you helped someone in your business develop? Because remember, forever is all about helping enough people get what they want. And if you do that, you will automatically get what you want. So if you haven't been really working the system, really showing up and doing the basics, just go back to the basics. And those basics are going to transform your business. And work on yourselves. This is key. You need to work on your mindset. There is quite a lot of noise as you build your forever business. But put on your blinkers and focus on the reasons why you got started in the first place.
Wow. Just always know that when it comes to, building a business, you've got to make sure that you put planning into place. You don't just wake up and be a machine recruiter. You've got to put pen to paper. You've got to plan your business. Wake up early. Work on yourself. And that you'll be able to build a sustainable business. Just like how we are still thriving to build a sustainable business.
So in closing, these are our top 3 tips. So tip number 1, go for every incentive. Go for every forever incentive. Those forever incentives are not for special people. The forever incentives are for everyone. So whatever incentive is there, maybe you are still working to climb up the ladder. If there are any team incentives, that is where it starts. Starts by achieving every little team incentive. So respect the incentives so that you can be able to respect the big forever incentives. So go for every forever incentive. It is good for you, it is good for your team, and it is good for forever. Imagine if all of us can go out there and really push for Dubai. We can double our numbers. Now imagine the momentum that we would all create together. So make sure that when you go out there and you go for each and every incentive.
So play the long game. Play the long game. Focus on sustainable success, because that's what's going to keep you going for longer in the business. There are no quick fixes. Especially where we are in this business, there are no quick fixes. There are no shortcuts. Don't quit.
And then tip number 3, don't quit when it gets tough. There are going to be tough moments as you build your forever business. In our 12 years in forever, there were times where we really questioned ourselves if this opportunity, if this journey was even worth it. So there are going to be times where you are going to doubt yourself. There are going to be times where you are going to doubt the opportunity. There are going to be times where you will, wake up excited. You are not going to be excited every day to build your business. We are not going to stand here in front of you and tell you that we are excited every day. We are not excited every day. We are not inspired every day, but we are disciplined on a daily basis. So have your non-negotiables, things that you are going to do regardless of how you feel. There will be disappointments, so learn to discipline your disappointments. Forever is truly worth your energy. Forever is worth your time. Forever is worth your commitment. Forever is worth all your efforts. This is truly an amazing opportunity. So just grab it, take full ownership, and truly run with it. And embrace it all. Embrace the good. Embrace the bad. It is a journey after all. You're not going to be happy every day, but be disciplined. And really, really, really go out there, do more, so that you can be more. Because you deserve more. You are capable of more. You are worthy of more. So when you go out there, go then have that bounce, you know, that I am here for a reason. I am here because I was chosen to be here. There is a very thin line between saying yes to forever and saying no to forever. And you decided to say yes to forever. So you are here already. You might as well give them a show.
Most def. So for us, we just want to say thank you. And we wish you all the best. Let's go out there. Dubai is the next one.
Thank you,
See
guys.
you. Thank you.
So, takeaways. A stranger shared the opportunity with them. A stranger. So I want you to open your mind to the possibility of talking to everybody that comes within your sphere of influence. When you're leaving the arena, at the coffee shops, at the restaurants, at the train stations, at the airports, in your daily activity, never miss an opportunity to talk to someone and offer the hand of forever. It could change their lives like it changed Percy and Nabila's lives. Have a deep purpose, a purpose that goes beyond money. This is very important. Chase money and money runs. Chase success and money comes. And we get successful by helping other people say yes to our opportunity. Everything seems simple when you're flying. Isn't that the truth? You can be anything, do anything, achieve anything when you're flying. But when you have your tough times, you've got to dig deep. And for me, I say bring on the tough times, because when we have tough times, it is the way we handle them. And I believe that we learn from our challenges and we become better people from our challenges. So we learn from them. We don't let our challenges define us. And then finally, do a self-audit. Love that. Ask yourself as you look in the mirror, am I doing enough? Am I speaking to enough people? Am I recommending enough products? Am I recruiting, onboarding, sharing the plan to manager? Do you have a structure and a strategy in place to achieve your purpose? And if not, you need to put that in place and implement it. And finally, maintaining is a myth. I love that. Maintaining is a myth. You're either growing or dying. There's no in between. So guys, we're going to grow together. Now, our next speaker needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce her because she is an incredible woman. And I kind of think this sums her up. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Doesn't that kind of say it all about the whole philosophy of Forever and the products that they develop for us? Holly has dedicated herself to helping others achieve better health and wellness through the power of aloe and our amazing products. She believes in the potential of every person to transform their health. And she empowers us with the knowledge to make that transformation a reality. With her unmatched expertise and loving, warm approach of style, Holly is here today to show us all how we can achieve better health and live a life to the fullest with our amazing products. Would you please be on your feet to welcome the amazing Holly Stout.
Ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. Ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the put it in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice.
Hello, Forever family. Oh, so lovely. My goodness. So great to see all of your beautiful faces this morning. Thank you for being here. And mostly, I would like to applaud you for being here on time to listen to these trainings this morning. You are hearing from some of the top and most successful trainers in the world, the leaders of this company, and they have very, very special insights. So congratulations to you for being here. We're going to take a deep dive today in our #1 product, Forever Living Products, aloe vera gel. We're going to talk about what matters most. And this is very important for you. Now, it's going to seem that I am speaking very slowly. That is because we have translators all around the world who are listening to me and translating into all of our languages. And I would like to ask you to help me give them a big thank you by giving them a round of applause and thanking them. For all of you translators who cannot hear and see what I see, you've got a forever family who thanks you. And I, too, am very grateful for your hard work. Credibility in our business matters. You, as an FBO, put your professional reputation and your personal credibility on the line when you recommend Forever Living products. That's very important. And as you are speaking about our products, sometimes we get really excited and we want to share as much information as we can, and we want to tell big stories with big claims. But what happens is, you talk about a product and you say that it does all of these magical things. It's got great benefits. And your customer takes their phone out and says, "Hey Siri, what does aloe vera gel do?" And they read. And to them, that's a fact. To people around the world, if it is on the internet, it must be true. And while you are standing in front of them, they may believe what they are reading on the screen more than what you are telling. The facts you talk about can be immediately checked with the click of a button. Consider the source of information you are looking at when recommending Forever products. Anything that comes from the home office or your country offices is factual and based on science. We don't listen to popular media. We don't listen to influencers because many times they speak with opinions. And opinions don't matter to us when it comes to the health and wellness of your body, your mind, and your soul. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. We look at science. So when you are looking and listening to podcasts and reading articles, please Consider the source and make sure that the scientific evidence that you are listening to and sharing is factual and from credible sources. This is going to help you build trust with your customers. Now, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to say, why does Forever use this ingredient? I have heard that this product is very harmful for this part of the body. Why are you recommending it? And we understand that those are concerns, and it's hard for you. I understand. I used to be a distributor for another network marketing company. And I have been in your position trying to explain the benefits of a product when somebody is challenging me or questioning me. I get it. It's hard. But sometimes they're looking at a source that is not credible, and there's nothing that you can say that's going to convince them otherwise. And in that case, you simply ask them to try the product to gain their own personal experience, and if not, you move on. We are always looking at ways to innovate and to bring the safest and highest quality products to you so that when you present them to your customers, you won't get those questions, but it is impossible in a global atmosphere. It's impossible to use an amount of vitamin D in the United States that meets the requirements in the Middle East. It's impossible for us to use a form of vitamin B12 that many of you believe is the most bioavailable. It's not. When we are selling a product with a 3-year shelf life. We are helping that you have trust in us so that when you share the message, your consumers and customers and new FBOs can have trust in you. What you say matters. Choose your words carefully. Specificity matters. Being specific in the facts that you are sharing is important. Let me ask you a question. If I came to you and I said, I'm going to give you a brand new car, you'd say, okay. And I'm going to tell you it's designed for the modern driver. It's fast. It's so fast. It's comfortable. You're going to feel like you're sitting on a cloud. It's got a spacious interior. It's got room for you, for your passenger. It's full of a high-performing technological package. It's got a tech package that is so high-tech. It's turbocharged. The engine goes fast. It is a turbocharged engine. And it is a stylish color. If I'm going to give you that car, are you going to take it? Yeah. Okay. Well, this car is manufactured by a top leader in the automotive industry, and here is your car. It's a Volkswagen Up. It goes fast. It's a nice color. It's got spacious interior. If you're small, for me, I'd feel like a little teeny tiny person in a very big, yeah, I couldn't fit. Or what if I were to tell you it has a tech package? It goes fast. It is modern. It is luxurious. And I gave you a Bugatti 110. Yeah. Big difference. All of the features that I explained to you have been used to describe both of those cars. So, be specific. If I say aloe vera is the most natural form of aloe vera and comes directly from our fields, it's true. If I say aloe vera cures ... we can't say that. So be specific to what you're talking about and make the features relevant to the product and your customer. A perfect example of this is aloe vera. We have a plant called aloe vera, and that is the main genus of the plant. But at Forever Living Products, we don't use only aloe vera. We use the most nutritiously available species of aloe vera called Aloe barbadensis Miller. So when you are talking about Forever Living aloe vera gel, be specific and talk about Aloe barbadensis Miller. Because if you say aloe vera, they're going to say, hey Siri, hey Google, and they're going to have a lot of information that won't be accurate. But if they say Aloe barbadensis Miller, the information becomes more focused and more correct. So be specific. It's not just aloe vera. It is Forever Living aloe vera, Aloe barbadensis Miller. Details matter. I know that you love to tell stories about the history of aloe vera. And you'll say, aloe vera dates back to the time that the world was created, the Big Bang, and aloe vera was there. It's a great story. I've heard it before. You say to me, isn't it true that aloe vera was the first plant found when the planet became a planet? Not quite. So how far back factually and scientifically can we trace the mention of aloe vera? It dates back to 1750 to 2100 BC, and it started, the first evidence of it is found on an ancient Sumerian clay. And it was written as a prescription for a medicinal purpose of the plant. That is our first known evidence. Be specific, and you will become a credible expert in aloe vera. Is aloe vera a cactus? It is not. It is actually a member of the lily family. Did you know that? It's not a cactus. It's a member of the lily family. Details matter. How many species of aloe vera are there? Any idea? I've heard 1,000. I've heard 25. Well, there are actually more than 300 species of aloe vera. These are important details to help you be accurate and correct as you're sharing our products. How many species are studied for their most medicinal properties? Aloe barbadensis Miller is the most studied. That's a fact, and you can use that. Features matter. When you're talking about our products and you use words like adaptogenic and natural cleansing, synergistic, essential nutrients, antioxidant, when you're talking about our products, if you say to somebody, when you take Forever Focus, it has natural cleansing, it doesn't line up. Make sure that the features you are talking about align with the product that you are recommending. When you're talking about skincare and cleansers, talk about natural cleansing. But don't talk about adaptogenic formulas. It doesn't make sense. Make sure the features match the product. Conditioning and soothing does not relate to most of our dietary supplements, but it does to our skincare. So make sure that when you're recommending our products, you're talking about the right things. Compliance. This is a huge one. This matters. I've heard big words. I've heard words like cancer and Crohn's disease and leaky gut and psoriasis and eczema and acne and balding, losing hair, and many other things that are considered medical claims. Please, please, We do not diagnose, treat, or cure any disease with our products. We don't use these words. We don't want to hurt the company. If the company has to spend money defending you from lawyers and regulators because you made a claim, that's less money that I get to create brand new products. So please make sure you are speaking with accurate language based on the region of the world where you live. The composition of aloe vera is very important. It contains amino acids, anthraquinones, enzymes, lignans, minerals, mono and polysaccharides, saponins, sterols, and vitamins. These are all parts of aloe vera gel. These are found in the plant. And science always matters. Forever aloe vera gel is not genotoxic. It will not change your genes. It is not cytotoxic. It will not affect your cells. And it is not carcinogenic. I'm sure I am being filmed around the world right now, and I am standing here with 100% confidence that Forever Living aloe vera gel from the Aloe barbadensis Miller plant is not genotoxic, cytotoxic, or carcinogenic. That's a fact. Yes, a big, huge source of pride. Thank you. Experience matters. We have influencers around the world, and influencers are always talking about really important things, and you have a lot of customers listening. And people will try and follow what they do. But we're going to talk science versus social media. They are not the same. What is the difference between a Julia Roberts recommending a Lancôme foundation? Does she use this? Maybe, maybe not. But she's paid a lot of money to say, I love Tante Miracle from Lancôme. She's paid a lot of money to do that. But she's paid for her voice. Science matters to us, and we have hired some of the most incredible scientists from around the world in your scientific advisory board. Dr. Wally Hayes edited the book that is taught at Harvard University on toxicology. He is a toxicologist. He knows what is toxic to the body. So let me ask you, do you want Forever's money spent buying a Julia Roberts to stand and say, I love Forever aloe vera gel? Or do you want 3 of the most esteemed scientists in the world never ever saying, I love Forever aloe vera gel? You'll never hear it. Why? Their voice is not for sale. They will not sell their opinions. They will not sell. Yes. However, they review every single ingredient in our formulas. They look at every combination, every formula, every ingredient, and they say, it's safe, it's effective, and this is a great product. And they tell me, and I stand here and tell you. That's the power behind our products, right there, science. Can we advance to the next slide, please? Thank you. Our aloe vera gel is certified by the International Aloe Science Council. They are an independent, they are not affiliated with Forever. We are backed by Scientific Advisory Board. We have a high quality with no compromising in our sourcing and our manufacturing or our testing. We do not compromise on quality. Ever. Ever. Quality matters to us because we love your friends, we love your family, and we love you. And from the moment the seed is planted in the soil to the time it's harvested, sent to Aloe Vera of America, for over 47 years, it is pure, It is safe, and it is the highest quality in the highest quantity when it makes sense. And where can you find this? Level Up, and you can go see it for yourselves. It is a spiritual experience. You stand on the soil where that plant is grown, and it is the most incredible moment of your life. Unbelievable. If you don't know, talk to somebody who's been. We're the largest grower in the world. You know that. We know aloe better than anybody, ever, period. Our formulations are pure. Everything is hand-washed, hand-harvested, hand-filleted, done with love, done with a smile, and brought to you and your family. And we just received our certification for the USDA of 100% organic. Thank you. That's power. Your consumption matters. Drink more gel. Drink more gel. I drink 1 liter a day. I am constantly drinking aloe. It has changed my life because it's quality. I'm hydrated and I feel great. Promote it more. Think with your gut, not with your mind, not with your heart. The gut is where it matters. That's where your aloe vera, you drink it, it goes and it becomes friends and it helps your body in the most remarkable ways. Media is a highlighting need. This is a media, as you talk in media, be accurate, be specific, and earn that credibility. You have the product, friends. There are still people in every country who never knew you could drink aloe vera gel. I came here on Monday of this week. I was in 2 taxis. Both drivers had never heard that you could drink aloe vera gel. That's an opportunity. There are opportunities everywhere you go. And ultimately, growth matters. Your personal growth, your team growth, and for me, it's the passion that the health and wellness of the world grows. That we are able to bring more health, more vitality to more people around the world. Because in my opinion, that's what makes a happier world. So, you've got Forever behind you. You've got our team of scientists, chemists, doctors, nutritionists, and me watching every formula all the time, every step of the way. You have your aloe vera, and we have you. And that, plus your team, is the perfect combination to bring Forever to the world and ultimately more of whatever matters most to you. Thank you so much for your time. I love you all. Thank you. Please drink more gel.
Ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. Ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the put it in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Introducing the next guest. I'm going to bring on stage a person who has a very special place in the world. He is the nutritionist for the National Federation of Football, men and women in Morocco. He has over 2 million followers on Instagram and Facebook. He is a PhD. He is a university professor. He is a father and a husband. He's a father to 2 beautiful boys. Let me please introduce and bring a big forever welcome to Nabil Layashi. Nabil, come on out.
Merci, merci beaucoup. Bonjour tout le monde. Vous allez bien? Ça a été la journée hier?
How was yesterday?
Très bien. Merci Ferroviaire
Thank you forever
de m'avoir donné cette chance,
to give me this opportunity,
cette occasion
today, of being here today,
d'être là avec vous aujourd'hui.
and I'm very grateful.
Aujourd'hui, je partagerai avec vous
Today I will share with you
quelque chose que j'ai vécu.
something that I went through, that I lived.
On ne me l'a pas raconté.
No one told me about it.
Je ne l'ai pas lu dans les réseaux sociaux.
I didn't see it in social networks.
Et je ne l'ai pas lu dans un livre.
I didn't read it in a book.
C'est de la pure réalité que je vais partager avec vous aujourd'hui.
It's real what I'm going to tell you today.
Donc, s'il vous plaît,
So please,
donnez-moi quelques minutes.
give me a few minutes of your time,
Parce que je ne vais pas parler avec ma bouche.
because I'm not going to talk with my mouth.
Je vais parler avec mon cœur.
I'm going to talk with my heart.
Et je vous demande, s'il vous plaît, de m'écouter aussi.
And may I ask you to listen to me,
Pas avec le cœur, avec le foie.
not with the heart but the liver.
Réaliser son rêve,
To fulfill your dream,
c'est une grande expérience.
it's a great experience.
Et je pense qu'on a tous ce rêve de réaliser un rêve.
And I think we all, each and every one of us, we want to fulfill a dream.
On a tous une vie personnelle et professionnelle.
We all have a personal and professional life.
Et le rêve, ça peut être un rêve personnel ou un rêve professionnel.
And our dream can be either professional or personal.
Je partagerai avec vous un rêve personnel et un rêve professionnel.
And I will share with you both a personal and a professional dream.
Chacun a son rêve et chacun a sa manière de le voir.
We all have our dream and our way to see it.
Mais la question qui se pose,
But the question we can ask ourselves,
comment le réaliser? Et je suis sûr que vous vous posez tous cette question.
how do we fulfill our dream? And I think that you all are asking yourself this question.
Oui ou non?
Yes or no?
Restez focus sur l'objectif.
Stay focused on your goal.
C'est très important.
This is very important.
Faites tout pour le réaliser.
Make everything that you can to fulfill it.
Et donnez tout pour le réaliser.
And do whatever you can to fulfill it.
Et là, je vous demande, s'il vous plaît, une petite concentration,
And please, just be focused.
parce que je vais vous raconter qu'on raconte rarement,
Because I'm going to tell you something that we rarely hear.
un secret,
And I'm going to give you a secret,
un rêve
a dream
qui est devenu par la suite une réalité.
that came true.
En 1998,
In 98,
j'avais 16 ans.
I was 16 years
Je
old.
suis encore jeune.
I'm still young.
L'équipe marocaine de foot a participé à la Coupe du Monde en France.
The Moroccan soccer team was in the World Cup in France.
Ils ont bien joué
They played well,
et donc on les a reçus au Maroc comme des héros.
so when they came back to Morocco, they were heroes.
Et Nabil, il avait 16 ans.
And me, Nabil, I was 16 years old.
Et j'étais dans la rue en train de crier.
And I was yelling in the streets,
Allez Maroc, allez Maroc!
"Go Morocco, go Morocco."
J'étais dans la rue, croyez-moi.
And believe me, I was on the streets,
Et il y avait le bus de l'équipe nationale qui passait.
and the national team's bus was here in front of me.
Et là, un rêve commence.
And a dream begins.
Une grande question.
And I had a big question.
Very big question. Comment faire, Nabil, pour être dans ce bus?
How can I, Nabil, be on that bus?
Je ne peux pas monter.
I cannot get in.
Il y a de la sécurité partout.
There's security everywhere.
Et je ne fais pas partie du staff, c'est normal.
And I'm not staff, so it's normal, I guess.
Et ce rêve n'a jamais quitté mes pensées.
And this dream was with me forever.
Je pensais toujours à ce bus
I would always think about that bus
et à la clé pour monter dans ce bus.
and the key that I could get to get into that bus.
24 ans plus tard,
24 years later,
en français on dit « il vaut mieux tard que jamais
in French we say better late than ever. ».
Ce Nabil qui avait 16 ans en 1998
The 16-year-old Nabil in 98
a monté dans le bus.
went inside the bus.
Et au lieu de dire « salut » du bas et de la rue, il a dit « salut » du bus, de l'intérieur du bus.
And instead of waving from the street, I waved from inside the bus.
Et le rêve se réalise.
And my dream became true.
C'est un rêve qui s'est réalisé
It's a dream that became true
avec plusieurs d'autres rêves.
with many other dreams.
J'ai participé à 3 Coupes du Monde, 2 masculines, 1 féminine.
I went to 3 World Cups, 2 for men and 2 for women, and 1 for women.
La 4e place, la dernière Coupe du Monde.
We had 4th place at the last World Cup,
La 3e place au JO de Paris 2024.
3rd place at the Olympics here in Paris.
Bien sûr, pour réaliser tout ça,
Of course, to fulfill my dream,
on ne peut pas dormir H24.
you cannot sleep all the time.
Non, 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 non.
No, that's not possible.
Regardez les cernes que j'ai. C'est
Look-
toute l'année comme ça.
Look at my eyes. They're tired. It's all the time like this.
Je suis beau comme ça aussi.
I'm still handsome.
Pour réaliser ces objectifs, il faut du courage,
To fulfill your goals, you need courage,
de la créativité
creativity,
et de la persévérance.
and perseverance.
C'est très important.
This
Mais
is so important, but
il faut des piliers.
you also need
Il faut des
foundation.
choses qui vont nous aider pour avancer.
You need things to help you get forward.
Et voilà mes piliers.
And those are my foundations.
C'est sur ça que je me suis basé.
That's what I rely on.
C'est ce qui m'a aidé dans mon
That's
travail.
what helps me working every day.
L'Argi+,
RD Plus
de l'arginine
with arginine
pour la récupération.
to recover.
L'Ultralight,
Ultralight
des protéines pour les muscles.
with proteins for muscles.
Le Daily,
Daily, forever
beaucoup de
daily.
vitamines du groupe B.
With a lot of vitamins from group B.
Move avec le curcuma.
The forever move with turmeric.
L'Arctic Sea pour l'oméga 3.
Arctic Sea for omega 3s.
Et mon adoré, mon amour,
And my favorite, my love,
l'Active Pro B.
Active Pro B.
Je l'adore.
I really love this product
Parce que sans ce produit qui est l'Active Pro B,
because without this product,
on ne peut pas bien bénéficier des autres produits.
you cannot get all the other products.
L'Active Pro B reste la clé pour moi au niveau digestif de tous les autres nutriments que nous ingérons.
For me, the Pro B is the key for your gut to absorb all the other nutrients.
J'ai eu la chance, après toute cette expérience, de recevoir une décoration de la part de notre roi Mohamed VI, que Dieu le protège. Et ça, bien sûr, c'était un très grand honneur pour moi.
I had the privilege to receive a medal from our king, Mohammed VI, and for me it was a very special moment.
Je vous ai promis qu'on va raconter deux rêves, un personnel et un autre professionnel. Je vous ai raconté le rêve personnel.
I promised you two dreams, one personal, one professional. I showed you the personal one.
Le rêve professionnel,
The professional dream that I had,
il est né à Dallas, au
It's-
Global Rally Dallas.
it started at the Global Rally in Dallas.
Qui était présent là-bas?
Who was there in Dallas?
Si vous vous rappelez bien,
If you remember well,
c'est à ce moment-là où ils nous ont annoncé l'Active Pro B.
it's at this moment that they launched the Pro B,
J'étais assis comme vous,
and I was seated like you in the audience
oui, de mon cher Antoine et mon cher Philippe. Je ne sais pas s'ils sont de quel côté.
with Antoine and Philippe. I don't know where you guys are.
Et là, je dis à mon Philippe,
And I said to Philip,
mon cher ami,
my friend,
mon rêve,
my dream
c'est de faire une présentation au Global Rally.
is to be a speaker at Global Rally.
Et voilà, je suis là, en train de réaliser ce
And
rêve.
here I am fulfilling my dream.
Voilà, je suis avec vous, je le réalise
I'm
aujourd'hui.
here with you. I'm fulfilling it right now.
C'est beau,
It's beautiful.
c'est très joli.
It's amazing.
Et ce qui est très beau encore, c'est de vous voir.
And what's even beautiful is to see you guys.
Merci à vous.
Thank you very much.
Il n'y a pas de secret.
There is no secret.
Mais comment
But
on l'a réalisé ce rêve?
how did I make my dream come true?
Tout à l'heure, on a parlé de la créativité et de la persévérance.
We told about creativity and perseverance.
Maintenant, je vais parler d'un point qui est aussi très important.
But now I'm going to talk about something that is very important.
Et c'est quelque chose qui est unique chez Forever.
And that's unique here at Forever.
C'est la famille Forever
It's the Forever family
et l'amitié Forever.
and the Forever friendship.
C'est ce qui m'a permis d'être là aujourd'hui avec vous.
It's what enabled me to be here with you today.
C'est pour ça que je remercie Forever.
That's why I thank Forever.
Et je vous dis, faites de beaux rêves et aimez Forever.
And I tell you, make your dreams real and love Forever.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much.
Je vous aime.
I love you.
So, what did we learn? What did we learn from Holly? We learned from Holly that most people speak with their opinions, not with facts. And I think that's a very interesting point to consider when we're speaking about the product and listening to people who have an opinion on the product. And also to remember when we're sharing our aloe that not everybody wants to drink it. And if they have an opinion, just ask them to try it, formulate their own benefit, their own story, and continue to be a consumer or not. Don't spend time trying to convince people with all the information you know. We have the finest products that sell themselves. Stand tall and proud when you talk about the Forever drinking gels and all the other products. But the most important point of the last two speakers was stay compliant. I think Holly summed it up when she said, if we're having to fight legal battles over people who are not compliant, that takes valuable resources away from the company that we need to put into research, development and producing new products. So stay compliant, our products are good enough. And be proud that the Moroccan football team all use the products. I was speaking to Nadal just a minute ago, and he said the men's and the women's team all use the products every day, and he can't wait for the collagen to go to Morocco, because he to the North Africa, because he knows how powerful that will be for their joints and their flex when they're playing football. So think about collagen. It's not just to look beautiful, it's for all over the body, for the joints as well. So everyone had a good morning so far? Everybody learned something? Where is your yes? How are you feeling at the moment about your yes? Are we taking you to another level? Have we opened your minds? Well, the next speaker, again, needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. You know, Pele, one of the greatest footballers in the world, said, success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love for what you are doing. I love that quote. That sums up who we are in Forever. And our next speaker comes from a sporting background. He has a phenomenal work ethic and a passion for achieving success, not just for himself, but his family, his team, and the Forever business. He joined Forever in his early 20s, driven by a vision for success. Before stepping into the world of business and Forever, he was a semi-professional football player. And I believe this is where he learnt the values of teamwork, perseverance, and the drive to win. But it wasn't just about the sport. It was about the experiences that he gained as a young sportsman. And he's applied those principles in building his Forever business. Today, he is going to be sharing with you some exciting information about the new policy updates on the 10cc to supervisor. Please welcome to the stage GLT member, Chairman's Bonus Qualifier, my friend Phil Ritter.
Hungary, Hungary, Hungary. Hello Forever, I'm very excited to be here and to speak a little bit with you about the new policy rule with the 10cc supervisor. And we tested this new rule in our region, and the results there was amazing. We had in this time 4 times more supervisor. Is that amazing? 4 times more supervisor and 40% more managers. Not only supervisor, we had also in the same time 40% more managers. And I'm 100% sure that this rule can change definitively your business. We really can double our sales worldwide. You like when we double our sales worldwide? That will be amazing. And I will speak a little bit with you how you can give this in your business, in your training, and what is the best way to do it. Okay? The first important thing is when you build this new rule with your team, all the new ones, they can start, of course, with the starter pack, with the 2cc, but they have really, in the next moment, the first goal to become a 10cc supervisor. And I think this is very important. It is not so far away. 10cc is for everyone possible. And I think the really important thing is to thinking really in a supervisor business. Building supervisor, building trust, help them to move very shortly to the supervisor. And then you have the possibility also in your whole team that the whole duplication is a lot faster than before. Start really to duplicate this. You create a a huge momentum in your whole team. It is really clear to become to this 10cc supervisor. I can give you a tip. What we do in our teams, we create a 15-day boot camp. 15-day boot camp. How they can really achieve this position. They can do a lot of action to do it. Test box and do different things to help them to build this business. They have definitively really short, more benefit in the marketing plan. 10cc, that really needs to be your main goal for the future. But don't buy it, build it with your team. That's really important. We need to sponsor new people. Of course, we like to grow, we like to double our sales in the same time. Really, we need to help others also to find new people, to find new customers, to find really the people they love to change something now in the world. I'm really thankful for my 23 years in the business, then of course forever change everything in my life, in our lives, and of course forever can change also your life. But when the first step, it's easier for them and they have shorter a moment where they can achieve something, they can be proud of themselves. It is really a great thing. That I do in my team. The first step is really to focus on to build 2 new assistant supervisors and help them also to find their first partners in the team. And then in the same moment, you duplicate this. It is really easy, and the easy things are the big things in our business. It is the most important thing that you can duplicate all what you do exactly to your team. And you can duplicate that very fast. And when you do that, when it's really simple, then you create the momentum. That's it. It's not so difficult, but you cannot wait. I think you have the possibility I'm now 23 years in the business, but it feels like a new start also for me. I think really it's like a new business with this new step in the marketing plan. Then in the second month, you duplicate the whole process. And then you are really near to the assistant manager, or you really on the track to the manager position. this creates a lot more. Yes, it is really great to focus on this. And at the end, of course, we need to talk with people every day. That's it. That is our daily business and nothing more. We work a lot also with test products. I think it's really a good way to create new customers. And with this 10cc, it is really important to build a team. In the same time, you find also customers. Yeah, we have a lot of things what we can do. And at the end, the really important thing is to talk with people every day. Make all what you can to reach this goal and help people to coming to a new supervisor. Support them, help them to build confidence, and of course, at the end, be always the best example going forward and recognize what they achieved, and then everything will duplicate it. Forever is a lot of duplication from confidence, duplication from love, and help others to build a successful business. I think really, when you go home and you start to build a supervisor business, you have the whole focus on the supervisor business, you can reach everything. Thank you so much, and I hope you had a lot of inspiration and everything. And thank you so much, and see you.
About the new 10cc rule. I love it. We've been trialling it in the UK, Ireland and Iceland. Q. Okay. I'm just going to say to all of you that the new policy of 10cc to supervisor is going to transform your businesses. But you must remember, it's about balance. It's about having a balance between the recruitment and the retailing, and coaching that and duplicating down to create strength and stability in your business. But if you think about the simplicity of it, if you have 3 new supervisors in the month, that is now a base month for the 60 cc's required to become an assistant manager. So every single person in this room right now needs to be thinking, who are my 3 key people that I'm working with to promote them to supervisor and beyond? And I use the word key. I'm not just talking about somebody who's registered, who's bought a box. I'm talking about key, someone who's identified themselves as to really wanting to embrace all that the Forever opportunity has to offer. Do not waste your time with people who waste your time. Does that make sense? Work with those who deserve your time. So, our next speaker needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him an introduction anyway. And I love this quote from Steve Jobs. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not in fighting the old, but on building the new. And I feel it right now in the world of Forever, that we are at a tipping point ready for this new phase of growth. Do you feel it? Are you ready to say yes to that? Well, executive sales, exec VIP of sales and technology, I've had to write it down because I got it wrong in the back, brings a clear vision and strong leadership and a deep understanding of what it takes to build businesses in today's fast-moving, fast-paced digital world. His mission is to ensure that we're all well-equipped with the best tools, the most user-friendly platforms, and a digital experience that empowers us to grow our business globally smarter and faster than any time before. Now, you will notice I took my jacket off. I took my jacket off for two reasons. A, it's really hot up here. And B, because our exec VP is quite casual. So I thought I better be casual to bring him on the stage. So please give a huge round of applause to none other than Garen Breinholtz.
Great to be here. Thank you. I wore very uncomfortable shoes all day yesterday, so I thought I'd be a little comfortable today. You know, I just have a very few short minutes to be here with you, and I just wanted to first of all say thank you for being here. I didn't anticipate this many people so early, and it seems to me that you came here to learn. Is that right? Have you learned anything? Amazing. You know, I was backstage talking to Philip, and we were talking about the new 10cc supervisor policy that we have, that for some time, the last few months, we've been doing in the DACH region. And he started to tell me a little about his business, and I asked him, what has this meant for your business? And he said, you know, it's helped me and new people coming in see the big picture. See the big picture. He has 4 times more of the supervisors, 40% more managers. What does that mean? It's more people doing the business, and then he mentioned momentum, creating momentum in his business, and that's exactly as we look at Forever today, it's the momentum. Jane mentioned stability. 47 years, there's definitely stability. But now is the time to create momentum in your business. Jane mentioned transform. This is a great example of being here, of how to really transform your business, to really let you see the bigger picture. And that's why we are here as a company, to celebrate you, but also to talk about our future. Just a couple days ago, I spoke about FLP 360, and we launched kind of this new concept of FLP 360 that puts FLP 360 in the hands, on the screens of every FBO that's assistant supervisor and above. Can you imagine the big picture that FLP 360 can give to your FBO? So what I want to do, just to get started real quick, is to show you this video. Some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. Enjoy. Let's roll the video.
There's a lot to keep up with when growing your Forever business, right? Tracking orders, following up with leads, networking, managing social media. But what if some of this work could be done for you? That's where the updated FLP 360 comes in. This all-in-one business assistant tool is built specifically for Forever business owners, making it easier than ever to manage and grow your business. FLP 360 will be offered to all qualifying assistant supervisors and above free of charge. Activate your account by visiting flp360.foreverliving.com. It's now easier than ever to stay on top of your business. Access reports to track all of your orders, see updated earnings data, and dive deeper into your first-generation downline activity. This way, you always know how you're pacing toward different incentives, like Global Rally. But these improvements don't stop here. Introducing FLP 360 Pro for Forever business owners who want a way to get even deeper in business insights and access more digital tools. This enhanced version is the best way to level up your forever business. For only $10 a month, FLP 360 Pro includes all of the features you get with FLP 360, plus a suite of advanced reports, enhanced digital marketing tools, and access to curated training materials. You can create your own custom landing pages, post directly to social channels and track engagement, manage your contacts, access local and global trainings, focus on 4 core principles and reports, and receive notifications on downline activity. This opportunity is priceless. Take full advantage of accessing your FLP 360 account and level up your forever living business insights today.
Now, think about, just a couple days ago, we launched this new concept of FLP 360. How many of you today, or the better question is yesterday, as of yesterday, had FLP 360? How many here? Many of you. Now, FLP 360, as we've known it in the past, as FLP 360, what you have on your phone, or have had on your phone, will now be FLP 360 Pro. And for that, we're so excited because we want you, but not only you, all of those that are on the platform to upgrade. We've reduced the price from $20 per month to $10 per month. What do you think about that? So when you think about FLP 360 and think about what it does for you and your business, now think about what it can do for all of your FBOs. That's why we are now launching, and it actually went live today, this morning, is FLP 360 for everyone. Who is everyone? Everyone that is an assistant supervisor and up. How much is it going to cost? It's free. It is going to have features that are going to help your FBOs see the big picture. We've introduced a smart cart, a way for you to actually load up a cart with whatever products that you might think that one of your clients or a customer or a prospective FBO might want, and send that to them so they can check out, among many other features that are going to be available. But I think the thing that I'm most excited about is the part that is going to allow us as a company and you as leaders in Forever Living Products to see firsthand what's happening in the business. And one of the best ways to do that is the notification feature that we've added. This notifies you when you have new FBOs, those that are close to moving up, those that need to be moving up, those that are close to being active. 4 core, and you can set notifications that notify you when things are happening, when there's movement in your business. What do you think about that? But also, as a company, it gives us the opportunity to communicate with you through notifications. So we're so excited kind of for this next generation of FLP 360. And as Jane was talking about looking forward, Forever is looking forward. We're looking forward not only to growth, not only to changing lives, but we're also looking forward to you, to each one of you, not only enjoying this, but sharing with us. We're looking forward to your feedback so that we can make this the best tool, the best experience for you and your teams. Are you excited? Can you get excited about that? Yes? A couple days ago, and we're going to have another online training available. But please, we have instructions online, but download, especially for those that are just joining, download today, sign up, and start enjoying the benefits. It is open for business today, and we're really excited about it. But with that, just want to leave this with you. Think about, as you're sitting here today, think about the lives that you can change. the tools that you've been given and the opportunity that you have leaving this event to not only change lives, but to change the world. Thank you very much.
So Forever have just made it easier to build your business anywhere in the world. We are no longer location dependent, are we, in the way that we work? This new way of working and earning an income, you know, people don't want to be stuck in offices, tied down to jobs. They want to be free, but they also have great work ethics. And to have your business in your pocket on your mobile phone, functioning at such a high level at all times, gives us the freedom we're looking for to be with the people we want to be while working on our phones as we move around. I just want to say thank you again to Forever for keeping us right at the forefront of technology, for providing tools that enable us to reach out to more people around the world and build bigger businesses and change more lives. So, our next speaker, I thought that this quote sums her up brilliantly, and there's a twist. There's a twist in the message, which will become evident at the end. But Michael Phelps, one of the greatest Olympic swimmers of all time, said, "Don't put a limit on anything. The more you dream, the further you get." Our next speaker is a powerhouse of strength and resilience. While I may not know every chapter of her story, what is clear is that she's built an extraordinary business, not just through success, but through the grit that it takes to keep going when sometimes everything around you seems really tough. She's living proof that setbacks do not define us, but our response to them does. Her ambition and wavering belief in what's possible makes her a shining example of what dreaming big means, not just for her, but for her family. And all will become clear. Please help me welcome Stephanie Namour to the stage.
C'est vraiment un plaisir, un honneur pour moi d'être aujourd'hui dans ce Global Rally ici en France.
It's a real honor and pleasure to be here at the Global Rally in Paris.
Je m'appelle Stéphanie Nemours et je suis la maman d'une jeune femme formidable qui s'appelle Kélia Nemours.
I am Stephanie Namour, and I am the proud mother of a young lady, and she's Kélia Namour.
Aujourd'hui, à travers mes mots, je vais vous raconter son histoire.
Through my words, I'm going to tell you her story.
À l'âge de 4 ans, Kélia commence la gymnastique.
When she was 4, she started gymnastics.
Elle se passionne tout de suite, elle aime cette sensation de voler, de jouer avec son corps, de faire des acrobaties.
She immediately fell in love with it. She loved the way she could fly, the thrill of moving her body.
Elle aime montrer ce qu'elle sait faire et surtout elle aime se dépasser encore et encore.
She loves to show what she can do and she likes to excel again and again.
Elle commence la compétition en équipe à 7 ans, puis en individuel à 8 ans.
At the age of 7, she started to compete with the team, and then individually at the age of 8.
C'est à cet âge-là, que Kélia veut devenir championne.
That's when she decided that she wanted to become a champion.
Elle voulait être la meilleure possible. Elle était prête à travailler très très dur pour ça, et elle commence à s'entraîner 7 heures par jour 6 jours sur 7.
She wanted to be the best she could be, and she started to work towards that. And she worked every day for 7 hours a day.
Kélia décroche ses premiers titres, championne de zone France à 9 ans, puis à 10 ans, puis celui de vice-championne de France à venir, et elle intégrera l'équipe de France.
At the age of 9 and again at 10, Kélia became regional champion in France. And at the age of 11, she became runner-up for the French National Avenir Championship.
Elle a tout juste 11 ans, et c'est également cette année, le 13 septembre 2017,
And she was only 12 and 11, and that during that year, in September 2017,
que la ville qui accueillera les Jeux Olympiques de 2024 est dévoilée. Ça sera Paris.
that it was announced that Paris will be hosting the Olympics in 2024.
Son objectif est fixé.
Her goal is set.
Elle sera championne olympique aux barres asymétriques, comme Émilie Le Pennec, qui fut la dernière championne olympique française en 2004.
She would become Olympic champion on even bars, just like Émilie Le Pennec, the last French woman to win Olympic gold in 2004.
C'est décidé, Kélia remportera cette médaille 20 ans après, dans son pays et pour la France.
It was decided for Kélia. She would win the medal exactly 20 years later in her home country here in France.
C'est donc une organisation millimétrée qu'il a fallu mettre en place pour aider et accompagner Kélia vers ce rêve olympique.
We had to adapt and schedule everything to help her towards her Olympic goal.
Toute la famille s'organise autour du planning extrêmement chargé de Kélia.
The entire family would adapt to her demanding schedule.
Mais on doit mettre toutes les chances de son côté, aussi bien pour ses entraînements que pour sa santé et son bien-être.
Every detail mattered for her training, her health, and for her overall well-being.
Kélia ne cesse d'évoluer et de performer en décrochant de nombreux titres, dont celui de championne de France élite aux barres asymétriques. Elle a seulement 14 ans.
Kélia keeps improving and pushing forward, and she continues winning titles. At only 14, she became French elite champion on uneven bars.
Mais en 2021,
And in 2021,
Kélia reçoit son premier coup dur.
Kélia faces a major setback.
À cause d'une maladie de croissance, elle doit se faire opérer des 2 genoux.
Because of an illness of growth, she had to get an operation on both knees.
S'ensuit une convalescence de 8 mois.
And she had to go through recovery for 8 months.
Mais durant toute cette période, Kélia ne cesse de baisser les bras. Elle ne baisse pas les bras, justement. Toute cette période, elle a la niaque. Elle continue. Elle ne peut pas marcher puisqu'elle a les 2 genoux qui sont dans des attelles.
And during this time, she never loses her grit. She never gives up because she knows what's her goal. Even though she's in rehab and doing physical therapy, she just keeps pushing.
Mais elle travaille dur sur les bras, dans sa tête, parce qu'elle le sait, elle la veut, sa médaille.
And she works very hard, and she has a strong mindset because she wants her medal.
Son mindset est plus fort que jamais.
Her mindset is stronger than ever.
En mars 2021, son chirurgien l'autorise à reprendre l'entraînement. Imaginez sa joie et son bonheur.
In March 2021, the surgeon agreed for her to go back to training. Imagine how happy she was.
Elle va pouvoir retrouver ces sensations qu'elle a ressenties, se sentir volée entre les barres.
She could find again this feeling that she had missed so much of flying on the bars.
Mais c'est un deuxième coup dur qui arrive.
But then a second setback arrives.
Car la Fédération française n'autorise pas Kélia à reprendre.
because the French Federation refuses Kélia to return.
Elle sera le dommage collatéral d'un conflit entre son club et la Fédération française de gymnastique.
She became collateral damage in a conflict between her club and the French Federation.
Mais nous ne pouvions pas en rester là. Et il n'était pas question pour Kélia de renoncer à son rêve olympique.
And Kélia was never going to give up on her Olympic dream.
Elle s'est entraînée si dur pour arriver à son niveau. Alors on s'est battu à ses côtés pour qu'elle puisse reprendre.
And she had worked so hard to come this far, so we fought with her.
Forte d'une double nationalité, Kélia décide de représenter l'Algérie, pays de son papa.
Thanks to dual nationality, she decided to represent Algeria on her father's side.
Son grit était plus fort que jamais.
Her grit was stronger than ever.
Elle continue à s'entraîner dur pour revenir à son plus haut niveau.
She trained relentlessly to return to her peak level.
Elle réalisera même un élément qui va rentrer dans l'histoire de la gymnastique mondiale.
And she even performed a new skill that was so unique.
Elle crée un élément gymnique qui va s'appeler et s'appellera à vie le Nemours.
And it is called forever the Nemours.
Elle se concentre de plus en plus sur sa forme physique.
She focuses on her physical condition.
Sur sa nutrition grâce à notre gamme.
On her nutrition thanks to our products.
Et surtout sur sa force mentale et son état d'esprit.
And on her mental strength and her mindset.
Elle enchaîne les compétitions et deviendra vice-championne du monde en octobre 2021.
She became vice champion in October 2023.
L'échéance s'approche et Kélia matchera sur 3 Coupes du Monde qu'elle gagnera avec brio, préparatifs des Jeux Olympiques.
And the countdown has begun, and she would win brilliantly 3 World Cups as a preparation for the Olympics.
Ce dimanche 4 août 2024, à Paris, 20 ans après Émilie Le Pennec, Kélia remporte le titre de championne olympique aux barres asymétriques.
In August 4th, 2024, 20 years after Émilie Le Pennec, Kélia wins the gold medal at uneven bars.
Une victoire historique pour l'Algérie, mais aussi pour tout le continent africain. Elle n'a que 17 ans.
She's only 17. It's an historical moment for Algeria, but for the entire African continent.
Kélia n'a pas pu être présente aujourd'hui car elle est en compétition en Italie, mais elle a voulu vous laisser ces quelques mots.
Kélia was not here today because she's competing in Italy, but she has a few words for you. Here, Kélia Nemours.
Elle peut le faire. Allez, Kélia, allez. Allez, allez. Valse. Superbe là. Nemours, lâcher de barre. Allez, faut que ça enchaîne. Allez, super. Allez, allez, ça va chercher, allez. Allez. Wouh. Allez, on va au bout. Allez, on lâche pas. Wouh. Allez, c'est super. Elle s'est fait peur, elle a cru qu'elle n'y arriverait pas. Elle a finalement dû se résoudre à changer de nationalité, à représenter le pays de son papa. Elle a les épaules pour être une très très grande. Il y en a dans les bras, mais là il y en a dans la tête. Hein. Parce que un mouvement comme ça, faut le jouer au mental aussi. Mais ça doit le faire, ça doit le faire.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Kélia et je suis très fière de vous parler aujourd'hui. Je tiens à remercier ma mère d'avoir raconté mon histoire, pour la confiance, l'amour qu'elle m'a prodigué tout au long de ma vie. Sportivement parlant, je suis passée par des moments un petit peu compliqués. J'ai toujours eu comme rêve d'aller aux Jeux Olympiques et le travail à payer parce que je suis enfin parvenue à décrocher mon ticket olympique. Et pour vous raconter un petit peu l'expérience des Jeux Olympiques, c'était vraiment incroyable. J'avais très hâte, mais j'avais aussi beaucoup de pression, beaucoup de stress. Mais je savais ce que je voulais, j'avais un objectif, j'étais motivée. J'ai passé des heures et des heures et des heures à la salle de gym. Globalement, je savais faire mon travail, mais maintenant, il fallait que j'ai confiance en moi. J'ai vraiment pris toute l'énergie du public, de mes proches. Je me disais dans ma tête que j'ai travaillé, je suis prête. Au moment de monter sur les agrès, j'essayais de penser à tout ça et en même temps de penser à rien. Je me suis concentrée et j'ai réussi. Je sais que ma mère me dépeint un peu comme un super-héros, mais c'est ce que font les mères, non? Mais en réalité, je suis pas si différente de vous. On est tous pareils à l'intérieur. Nous avons tous des rêves et nous savons tous ce qui compte le plus pour nous. Mais comme tant d'autres personnes qui, comme moi, montrent sur scène aujourd'hui, j'avais une vision très claire de ce que je pouvais accomplir. Et j'étais prête à tout ce qu'il fallait pour gagner. La situation était difficile, beaucoup d'efforts, beaucoup de sacrifices. Mais lorsque l'on veut quelque chose, ce ne sont que des inconvénients par rapport à l'objectif final. Et vous pouvez faire de même. Sérieusement, je crois en chacun d'entre vous. Et croyez-moi, je sais ce qu'il faut endurer pour réussir. Vous voulez savoir comment je le sais? Eh bien, c'est aussi parce que je suis un propriétaire d'entreprise à vie. Au début de cette année, quand j'ai eu mes 18 ans, j'ai signé le formulaire. De plus, j'utilise ces produits depuis plusieurs années. Je bois le gel d'aloe vera, je prends l'Argi+, et l'Active Pro B. Je prends également l'absorbant C et les Artixi. J'utilise le gel dentifrice, les shampoings, les après-shampoings, le gel douche. Comme vous le savez, je suis une sportive de haut niveau. J'utilise la Propolis, la Jelly, la MSM et la Cooling. Les produits Forever Living m'ont aidé dans mon alimentation et m'ont soutenu dans ma quête vers l'or. Je tiens vraiment à vous remercier d'avoir écouté mon histoire et j'espère sincèrement qu'elle aidera certains d'entre vous à faire preuve de courage, à travailler plus dur, à être plus déterminé et à consacrer plus d'heures pour essayer de devenir la meilleure version de vous-même et à atteindre votre objectif, votre propre médaille d'or. Merci à tous et quel plaisir de participer à ce Global Rally 2025 à Paris. Je vous fais des bisous.
Merci beaucoup pour tout cet amour et
Thank you for your love. Thank you for everything.
il lui aura fallu à son tout jeune âge,
When she was really young,
10 ans de travail,
she would need 10 years of work,
soit 3650 jours,
which means 3,650 days,
21 900 heures,
21,900 hours,
pour un effort ultime de 29 secondes.
for a 29-second performance.
Ces 29 secondes la fera rentrer dans l'histoire.
Those 29 seconds wrote her into history.
Cette histoire, c'est la sienne.
It's her story.
À nous de marquer notre histoire.
And now we need to make our own story.
Soyons les champions de nos vies.
Be the champions of our lives.
Ce n'est pas une médaille que
It's
Forever
not-
nous offre,
It's not one medal that Forever gives us,
mais plusieurs.
but many.
À nous de décider d'aller les chercher.
We need to decide and go and grab them.
Alors c'est ici
So it's here
et maintenant.
and right now.
Décidons et n'abandonnons jamais.
Decide together and never give up.
Soyons maîtres de notre destin,
Be the master of our faith,
car nous seuls changerons notre vie.
because we can only ourselves change our lives.
Forever with love. Thank you.
Oh, damn these bones.
emotional. Okay, we got to get on. So, I just want to say, what did we learn from that unbelievable, emotional presentation? We learned that you need to have true grit, that you need to have resilience, you need to have a clear goal, you need to have a passion, you need to have a support around you. Any of you that have got kids, you know what it's like when they fall into a passion, whether it be sport or technology or anything that they want to do. We want to support them. And we are all superheroes as we support anybody in our families that we love. But did you hear the message? 10 years of training for 29 seconds to perform. In our industry, I believe you have 10,000 hours, which is 3 years, in order to go from being a rookie, knowing nothing, to being a professional network marketer, to being able to change the world. So what a morning we've had. We've been reminded of what's possible. We've heard stories of resilience, reinvention, and the power of simply saying yes. Yes, again and again and again, to growth, to change, and to stepping up. But inspiration is only the spark. What really matters now is what you do when you walk out of this room. Because success isn't something that lands in our laps. It's something we build, choice by choice, day by day, with grit and with heart and with vision. Every single one of you in this room has already said yes to the business, and that decision brought you here. But as I said when I opened, we now need to have a bigger yes. This is your time to say yes to more.
Yes.
Yes to qualifying for the incentives. Yes! Yes to creating real financial change in your homes. Yes to building something so big that it gives you and your family real choices. Yes to being number one again. So I just want to leave you with a thought. Well, not my final thought, I hope. My thought. And that is, you don't have to be perfect, but you have to be willing. You have to want it more than your excuses. Everything you want is already within reach, but only if you will reach for it. So, in closing, I challenge you. Don't leave here with a notebook full of good ideas. Leave here with a fire in your belly, with a decision in your heart, and with an unshakable belief that your next chapter and the life that you want can be extraordinary, because together we will change our lives and change the world with the power of forever. Thank you very much. Thank you. With you.